Dang, Dad, where'd you get this thing?
Hey, Nick, what's happening? 1940 Ford. What do you think?
This thing's pretty cool.
I love the chop top, man. This thing's badass.
Yeah.
I love it. Pretty cool little truck. Yeah, this thing was built by a couple guys here in Torrington, Mr. Olson and Mr. Eddington. They did a really good job on this, and they built it from frame off. They got the truck out in, I think it was California or something. A lot of the money and stuff was spent on the truck. New motor, new crate motor, new transmission, Heights front end, the rear end, it's like a Ford 9-inch in it. And they did a whole bunch of work. I think it was Jerry's the one that ended up buying it from the old lady out there, because I don't exactly know how he got it from her. But they brought it back out here to Wyoming, and Jerry had it for a while, and then his friend Eddington showed up and he wanted to build something. So he ended up buying it from him, but they built it together still at the same time, and they put a ton of time into this thing. Just like I said, it's got the 4.3 V6 in it, Vortec engine, and it's a crate motor. So, and it runs like a freaking Swiss watch. Let me tell you what, it is cool. It's got the AC, it's got power steering, power brakes, everything works like it should. Neat little truck. And it runs and drives down the road just like it should. It's really cool little pickup. Did some little bit of pinstripe here on the hood. I kind of like that, how they did that. It is all steel, and the back fender is the only thing that ain't steel on this truck. It's their fiberglass, but everything else is steel on the truck. Everything is finished on the truck. Paint, everything else, all new wiring and everything else. The interior's all been redone. Nice low. I love how he actually made sure all the tires and everything cleared nice. Got the stance really good on it, which I like that. It's a nice little pickup. And then he did a really nice job on the hood and everything. It fits nice. It's got the chopped glass in it, chopped top. I think they chopped this thing like 3 inches. Got some more pinstripe back here. That looks nice and clean. The running boards. And you can step on these and everything else. Metal fenders, metal running boards, metal hood, everything's metal. The only thing that ain't metal on this truck is the back fenders. Got the little mirrors, and you can see out of them pretty well, surprisingly. Actually work pretty well. It doesn't have electric windows, it's got manual windows in it. They work good. And just like I was saying, it's got the metal inside here, but the fenders are fiberglass. But everything else is steel, and I think it's all 40 Ford stuff. So back here, it's got the rear tank in it. And he put the fill here, and then he did some pretty cool stuff here on the tailgate. It kind of just lifts up and comes out, lift tailgate down, and I like that because it doesn't have the chains where it's going to chip the paint and everything else up, and works pretty good. And it's got the cables on the inside here. You can see that where the tailgate will come down and clear nice. He's got the rubber floor mat over top of the board here. It's like I said, he didn't quite finish that part of the truck. It's got the tail lights down here. He's got a little jump box here. It's way under here, little brass thing there. You can actually hook your positive table there and jump it over. But here's the other side. Got the pinstripe once again, everything else. Steel thin there, fiberglass. Look at the fitment he got on these tires. You know, you can put your hand right up in there. Look at that. That's what you want. You don't want them sticking out here where they bang and bump all over. And so he got his offsets and everything really good, which I think he did a great job there. Good job. Just a really super nice driver. If somebody wants something to go to car show, you know, cars and coffee or whatever. This is a super nice little truck. It actually runs pretty well, that 4.3 V6. You'd be surprised. This thing will do the tires. So don't underestimate that 4.3 in this truck. All right, let's take a look at the inside of this thing. Really nice shape. It's got leather, or I think this is a leather or a vinyl seat. It's really nice though. It's all double stitched and everything looks nice. All the seats line up, all the pleats line up nice. It's not a real cheap job for sure. And then it's got the velour and everything else. Got the dome light. It's got the filler up here on top. Got a little more of that pinstripe there on the dashboard. That looks pretty cool. It's got tilt steering, like I said. It's got AC. And that I love the AC. This thing will freeze you out of here. This ain't much of a cab to get AC in. So besides that, fit pretty good in it. You actually fit. I'm 6 foot tall and I fit pretty darn good. You can cruise down the road, and if you got your honey with you, you're pretty tight on that project too. So I don't know what else to say, but let's go take this thing for a spin.
Yeah, let's go.
it's cool. I like the headroom this thing's got and everything.
Yeah.
It's neat to drive. I like always driving these 30s and 40s cars. It's just cool. You know, I don't think there's any other word but cool for this stuff.
Yeah.
The interior sure smells nice, all that new interior.
Yeah, it smells really good.
Handle's pretty nice. It's got that little 4.3 in it, automatic, 4-speed automatic. This thing will probably get great gas mileage. It runs and drives down the road. I got the air conditioner on right now on low. You can feel it's going to freeze us out.
Yeah.
So the AC works really nice. And
It doesn't have much to.
oh, don't
cool
have much.
down.
Yeah, and the heater works just as good. So I drove it here a while back, and it was pretty cold out, so I went ahead and turned it on. And I really like it driving it. Horn works. Everything seems to work good. The gauges work good. All new video gauges. Worked out pretty good. We got quite a strong wind today up here in Wyoming, so we got a little more noise than usual, but it's typical windy Wyoming is what I call it. But it's pretty quiet overall. I like cruising it around. Disc brakes work nice. You can see that. It doesn't pull or anything. And it's real sensitive to the steering. It's got that Heights power steering front end under it, and it's real sensitive. It turns like a dime on a dime. You can do this U-turn here we're going to do right now. Everything turns is perfect. So I mean, this truck would be a great driver if somebody really wanted it as a driver or show. This thing looks good in the show too.
Darn good show car.
Yeah.
Show truck.
Yeah, we had it down there at that car show a week or so ago, and it did really well. A lot of people liked it.
It's a good
I
looking
do.
truck.
I think it's just cool.
It's a good looking truck.
That 4.3's got plenty of power. That's basically a 350, or it's basically a 350 with 2 cylinders cut off is what it is. That 4.3 was, all the S10s had them. They were phenomenal motors. Even some of the full-size Chevy pickups had them. And tons of power. Nice little motor. Fits nice in this truck. I think a V8 will almost be too much to even get underneath the hood of this thing. That's 55 mile an hour right there. It drives like I said, it drives great. People really give it looks when I go places though, man. I'll tell you. People look at it, wow, that's cool. What is it? It's a 40 Ford. It's like I say, it's all steel. It's got the fiberglass rear fenders on it. Runs and drives nice. Roads ain't the smoothest. You can kind of see there's some pretty good bounce there. I can go across the bridge. That wasn't bad at all.
Still feels good though.
Yeah, handled nice. The mirrors all work good. I like the little mirrors on it. They look cool. They can still see out of them well. Yeah, that air conditioning starting to freeze my kneecap a little bit.
Yeah, it's starting to get a little chilly in here.
It's pretty warm. I was about 80 outside right now, so it's like I said, it drives and runs nice. Man, if you wanted to go to a car show or something, this thing's a great driver. I like it. I like the chop cab, that 3-inch chop. That's bad. Like little back window and stuff. This thing looks cool.
Oh yeah, and for a chopped vehicle, you can actually see up pretty well.
Yeah, the seat's nice. I love the interior. What he did.
The seat feels really nice.
Yeah, it does. Fits nice. Got brand new Cooper tires on it, new wheels. The guy got the stance just right on the tires and wheels.
Oh yeah.
I like the wheels and tires. Yeah, he set them up with little baby moon and stuff like that. Looks correct vintage and stuff like that. Brand new tires. This thing's all brand new. It's got 634 miles on it, I think, on the restoration. Basically, everything, they did everything on it. And I think they did a really good job on it. I think it was basically this guy that built the truck itself. He basically was his first truck he ever built. But he did a really good job. His attention to detail is really good. The guy that helped him out, he's built a lot of vehicles over the years. I think it's a pretty cool little truck, but don't forget, like and subscribe, and we'll see you at the auction.